The summary of this lesson: unity is strength. There is strength in unity. This story is very inspiring, which shows how any work is emphasized by staying together. The power of organization is depicted in this lesson. Once a flock of birds were flying in the sky in search of their food, came far away from which the smallest bird, the dove bird, gets tired and tells the king of doves birds to take rest. But doves king says that if we fly some distance now, then surely we will get some food grains. When the little bird is flying in the forefront and she sees some rice grains scattered under a banyan tree, she tells everyone that you see there are many grains scattered here. All of them start munching with happiness. Then suddenly a big net moves over them and all the birds get caught in it. The birds saw that a fat hunter is running to kill the birds with a stick. Seeing this, the king of the birds, doves, said that before we come to the hunter's hand, catch the nets together in their beak and fly all the birds like this. And the hunter kept watching the birds flying along with the net. Why did he start chasing? In the same way, all the birds flew away and looked back. And looking back, the hunter was no longer visible. Now they rested there for a bite and wait to dove. The king said that one of these friends lives in a temple near the hill, asking for help from him. All the birds then fear that king's friend reach the mouse and ask them for help. When it is ready, then the king tells that his companions should first cut the net and lastly remove it in such a way that all the birds can save their lives. Due to the wisdom and organization of the birds, the stuck moral is that we should do any work together because there is strength in unity, there is strength in organization. Dear student, today we will study about unity. Unity is strength. This is topic of this lesson. Can discuss, can bird be stronger than man? Of course no. So here is one story which is so that about the strength and power of the unity. Once a flock of doves flew far away from their home in search of food. Though they flew for miles and miles, okay, they could not find anything to eat. Tired and hungry. They were very hungry and they were flying over a forest. The smallest of the doves was so tired and that he said to the dove king, "O king, please can we rest a bite?" "Oh, come, little one, be brave," replied the king. "We are sure to find some food soon." So the little dove flapped his wings harder. He flew so fast and he found himself ahead of all the others. Soon he turned to them and said, "Come on, hurry up. I can see some food down here." The doves looked down and there they saw some rice scattered on the ground just below a big banyan tree. Now discuss who had scattered rice on the ground. Definitely one hunter. Okay, he wants to catch the birds. So, come, my friend, let us eat, said the dove king. Together, the dove landed under the banyan tree and began to eat the rice. Suddenly, a vast net fell over them. The doves were trapped in it. We are caught. The next moment, they saw a big fat hunter coming towards them. He was crying a huge club. We must do something immediately before the hunter kill us, said the dove king. All the doves were struggling to get out of the net. Okay, how can we save ourselves? They cried. They were thinking about how to protect itself. I have an idea, said the king. We must act together. We shall all fly up, carrying the net with us. Remember now, unity is our only hope. Okay, unity is our only hope. Each dove caught the net in its beak. Then all together they flew up. The hunter was almost upon them when suddenly he saw his net going up into the air. He was amazed to see the unity among of the doves. In their effort to get away, he ran after them, hoping that the net and all the doves would soon fall down. The doves saw him running after them, so they flew high over hills and valleys and went far, far away where the hunter could not follow them. At last, the hunter grew tired and gave up the chase. Now you think it. What will the doves do next? How can they protect himself, or how they free from the net? Here is many question, and please say how they protect itself, how they free from the net. So now see next. What the dove king saw that the hunter was no longer following them, he said, half our trouble are over. Now we must fly to the hill near the city of temples. There lives my faithful friend. Who is his friend? A little mouse. He will certainly help us. What will do mouse? He will cut the net. Okay, so the thinking of doves. He will certainly help us. He will cut the net with his teeth and set us free. Yes, yes, let us go to the city of the temple, said all the doves in chorus. And on they follow. Soon they reached the place where the mouse lived. When the mouse heard the loud noise made by the flapping of wings, he was frightened and hid himself at the far end of his house. But the dove king called out to him softly and said that he had come to ask for his help. The mouse looked out. He was happy to see that it was his friend, the dove king, who was talking to him. We have been caught in a trap set by a hunter, said the dove king. We cannot get out of this net. When the hunter came, we followed together, taking the net with us. Now please help us. Cut the net with your teeth and set us free. Very well, I shall set you free first. No, 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 said the king. Please free my followers first. The little mouse was wise. He understood the feeling of the king towards his subjects, so he began to cut the rest of the net. One by one, all the doves were set free, and then, at last, the dove king was also set free. All the doves were grateful to the little mouse for saving them. With a loud flapping of wings, they rose in the air and flew away. So, you understood that about this chapter. What is the moral of this chapter? Organization is the power, or unity is strength. If we live together, then we can do anything.